Good morning. It is technically, I guess, kind of still morning. It is 11:20, focus, 11:28. I just got home from school. I'm starting the vlog a little late today because this morning I just really was too tired and was not ready to be on camera, but I already went to campus. I had my 9:30 a.m. class that I TA for. The rest of today I will mostly be focusing on my reading for generals. I have had a few people, or maybe it's just the same person, commenting asking me what those are, so I'll explain a little bit about those and then talk about the readings I have for the next couple of days. But first up, I'm gonna eat lunch because I'm very hungry, take a little break, and then delve right into the readings, probably in about an hour or an hour and a half. Alright, I think I am sufficiently ready to start this day and this video. Hello, good afternoon now. If you're new here, my name is Catherine. I'm currently a second-year PhD student studying history at The Ohio State University, and today we are just doing another Days in My Life edition. So as I said earlier, I have been really preparing for my general exams, which I am scheduled to take this April towards the end of the month. And so essentially general exams could also be called comprehensive exams or candidacy exams, and they are pretty standard across I think most disciplines, but each department or field does them a little bit differently. So for my field, these are exams I have to take before I can be considered ABD, which means all but dissertation. So at this stage, I am still required to take courses. If I am on a TA semester, which I am this year, I'm required to take 3 classes. If I am on fellowship, which I was last year, you must take 4 classes. And then once you take your exams, all you have to do is be focused on your research and your writing, which is really exciting and something that I'm working towards because I'm kind of sick of taking classes. Sometimes they're interesting and I do get a lot out of them, but I'm just ready to focus on my own research. So for my exams, I have 1 major field, which is modern Europe, and 2 minor fields, which mine are military history, more focused on social and cultural military history, and then my other minor field is in women, gender, and sexuality. So right now I am prepping for my women, gender, and sexuality minor field. I meet with my committee member for that section about every 2 weeks this semester, and we're focusing on different sections. So this week we are focusing on feminism and social organizing. So the book I'm currently reading is called Feminism and Nationalism in the Third World. This section is way more global than a lot of my other sections, which is really exciting. I have been studying so much about Europe, which I obviously love, but it is nice to get into other parts of the world and see what kind of scholarship is going on over there. So that is what I'm doing. And the other book I'm reading for today is for my major field, and it is called Taste and Power: Furnishing Modern France. It is obviously for my major field. This is a very big book. I'm not really sure what to expect. It is just over 400 pages. I'm definitely not going to be able to read the whole thing. This is going to be one of those books that I do intro, conclusion, and then pick a chapter and maybe read a few intros for the other chapters because I simply don't have time to read this entire book, so I'm going to employ that grad school method. But yeah, I have a lot of work to do today, so I'm just going to continue to read. Alright, I am finally taking a break from reading. It is about 4:45. I started taking my break about 15 minutes ago. I needed to log my attendance roster for the class that I TA for and send a few emails for that. And now I'm going to do my yoga for the day. During the month of January, I did Yoga with Adrienne's 30-day challenge, and I am trying to continue on with doing yoga as much as I can. I was not able to do it while I was in Florida last weekend. However, I'm back at it. Yesterday was abs and it totally wrecked my life. So hopefully today's is a little bit easier, but I'm gonna go change into some yoga clothes, do yoga, and then see if I can read for about 30 more minutes to an hour this evening. My roommate and I are going to this really fun after hours event at COSI, which is a museum here in Columbus. We got tickets through OSU. They offer a lot of different free tickets or really reduced tickets for grad students and just regular students, but they have specific ones for grad students. I'm really excited to check it out. It's a place I've always wanted to go. So yeah, that is my plan for the rest of the night. I am completely tired of reading, but I still would like to try and do about 30 more minutes. So let's go do yoga first though. Good morning, everybody. It is now Friday. Last night, Colleen and I went to this event called COSI After Dark. It was pretty fun. You basically just got to explore the museum or science center or whatever, like the whole building. There was only like one or two exhibits, I think, that were closed. It was really cool. There were a ton of people there though, and when we were leaving, it took us, no lie, like 30 minutes just to exit the parking. We were just sitting in a line of cars that were trying to exit. So I don't really know if I would do one of these events again, because waiting for parking is really not worth it when we could just go to the exhibit for a discounted rate at another time. But it was fun. And then I pretty much just came home and went straight to bed because I was so tired. But today I have a lot on my plate. I'm starting with a book for my class on Soviet history with a book called A Revolution on My Mind. I started reading the introduction in the first chapter last night. So today I need to get through about 100 pages to kind of like stay on track over the next few days. And then I have 2 books for my major European field reading list for my comprehensive exams. I am reading, let's check the planner. I'm reading 2 kind of like standard books in the field, Forging the Nation and then the British Industrial Revolution. So that should be pretty boring. I've only given myself 2 days to read both of those books. So these are another 2 books that I'll mostly just be reading the introduction, the conclusion, and then maybe 1 chapter. And fortunately, someone else gave me their notes for the rest of the book. So I'll just draw on that for anything else that I have questions on. But yeah, busy day, so I'm gonna just get straight into reading. Okay, it is many hours later from when I first started filming today. It is now 4 p.m. I worked from 9 a.m. to noon, and then I took a 2-hour break. I had some errands to go run, and then I ate lunch. And then I have been reading for the last 2 hours, and I'm kind of debating what to do next. I have these 2 books for my major field on England that I've given myself 2 days to kind of get through. Not necessarily going to read the whole book. One of them I've already read the introduction and the conclusion, and I am kind of debating if I want to start the next book, which is called The British Industrial Revolution in Global Perspective. I do want to read the introduction and conclusion at some point today, but I keep finding myself in this kind of sluggish fog by around 4 p.m. I used to do my yoga in between like 5 and 6 p.m., but I feel like I might move that up and just break up part of my day, because I would rather take a break and come back to my reading a little bit refreshed than just keep reading and then end up getting nothing from an hour's worth of work because I was too tired to really be processing the information. So I've just talked myself into this. I think I am going to go do my yoga for the day and then clean up for a little bit. My office is a mess. The living room is a mess. My room is an absolute disaster. So I think I'm gonna use some timers. I do very well with timers, and set a timer and do a little power clean. So first up, let's go do the yoga for today. I have no idea how long it is. Actually, let's go check that first. Okay, for Yoga with Adrienne's calendar, today is a 23-minute yoga session. Yoga for insecurity. I'm not really feeling that insecure today. Maybe I'll pick a different video. Yoga for productivity, maybe? Is that a video? I'm sure it is. I'm gonna go look up some videos and just pick one to do. Alright, so I very much did not set timers like I said I was going to, and it is now 6:15 p.m. I realized maybe about 30 minutes ago that the cleaning was taking a little bit longer than I had planned on, but I'm not stressed or anything because it was definitely things that needed to be done. I've got some loads of laundry going, and then I decided I would just capitalize on my break and have dinner. So I have a little bit of pasta, some garlic bread. Not really my healthiest meal. I don't have any veggies, but that's all right. We're just gonna deal with it. I think I probably will pick up my work again around 7. I want to read for at least another hour tonight. One thing I've noticed though when studying for generals especially, I cannot just like read the entire day, and I guess like last semester I just had more breaks throughout my day and different classes and different administrative things that needed to be done. And I don't know if I pictured me studying for generals would be me reading 10 hours straight in a row, but that is just not humanly possible. I am reading at least 4 hours a day each day for my comprehensive exam, comprehensives, generals, etc. I go back and forth between calling them different things. But anyways, I read probably about 4 hours a day minimum for just my general exams, which I think right now is pretty good. So yeah, I want to get another hour in this evening, and then I think I might watch the Olympics for a little bit. I have been loving the Olympics. I was in Florida when the opening ceremonies happened. I did try and vlog while I was down there, but I didn't really get much footage, so we'll see if that's a vlog next week or not. But we watched the opening ceremonies, and I've been able to watch a lot of the events in the evenings, which has been really fun. So I think while I eat my dinner, I'm gonna turn on the Olympics to watch for a little bit. Good morning. It is now Saturday. Yesterday I ended up just finishing my reading in bed for the night because I was very tired. And last night, this apartment, I almost said what street we were on. Don't need to dox ourselves. We have a new addition to the club. Look, I'm gonna smile. Hello. Name forthcoming. His given name is Austin, but Colleen wants to rename him. What are potential names?
Maybe Teddy, we think.
I think Teddy's cute.
He's a little guy.
What are the stats? He's 5 years old.
He's 16 pounds.
16.
He's a small little guy.
A small little guy. So this is the excitement going on at, we need like a name for our apartment. Casa...
HQ. Hakuna Matata Lakeside Villages.
Hakuna Matata Lakeside Villages. Hello, Teddy. Do you like the name Teddy? You're so regal. It has been a very productive morning. It is now about 11:15. I started off my morning reading in bed. I was reading Revolution on My Mind, my book for my class on Soviet history. I logged about another 70 pages of that, so I'll finish that book up tomorrow. And then I finished my book on feminism in the third world. I am now transitioning to a new book entitled Two Faces of Protest, Contrasting Modes of Women's Activism in India. So this should be really interesting. I would like to read half of this book today and finish it tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure my schedule for today. I'm trying to figure that out right now for the rest of the day. This afternoon, I am grabbing lunch and going shopping for a new dresser with Andrew's mom, my partner's mom. So that should be really fun. I've been wanting a new dresser basically since I got this first dresser, which really stinks, and I put it together not very well, which is a little bit on me, but it's IKEA, you know, what can you do? Sometimes things are great, sometimes it's probably your fault that the dresser didn't turn out the way you wanted. But anyways, I'm trying to text her right now to see what time we are going to shop and eat. Yeah, that is the plan for this very fine Saturday. Teddy, are you gonna be the new star? Look at you with your little sweater. Okay, we are filming the outro with Teddy. Thank you guys so much for watching. What did I do the rest of today? I did get a new dresser. I've been talking about it for weeks and I finally got one. I haven't set it up in my apartment yet, so I'll hopefully show you guys in the next vlog. He is snoring so much. One last thing, if you stuck to the end, another note on my general exams, what the exams actually are. They take place over the span of 2 weeks. Generally, the first exam is a written exam. You have 48 hours to write like a 20-page paper, and then you have the oral exams, which take place after that, where you have to discuss your reading list, and you also have to present your prospectus and present a whole portfolio of writings that you've done thus far at your time at in your PhD program. So there's a little bit of information about my exams, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, getting a peek into a few days in my life. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more grad school content. Signing off from me and a very sleepy Teddy. We'll see you guys next week. Bye!